What's up, Wildflowers? It's Tuesday, August 26th. Second day of school for the twins. How's everybody's back to school? Or are your kids not back yet? My youngest doesn't go back until tomorrow. I'm already so tired. I gotta get used to getting up early again. Ooh. Alright, that flew out of the deck. So we got Page of Swords today. The message I'm getting kind of from this card is be careful. Be careful thinking you have all the answers. When you are working on see, I drew a blank. I had to pause and take a sip of my coffee. I'm trying to wake my brain up. Page of Swords. It's all about thoughts. It's all about your brain, right? The ferret in this card offers a playful energy, and pages, I called pages the adolescence of the deck because they carry with them kind of that fool energy, right? Like the fool card, like not being afraid to do something new, not being afraid to start something without all the answers, right? Like I think we've talked in the past days about like the trap of perfection, especially in Virgo season, right? Like getting stuck in that, like wanting everything to be perfect, wanting everything to, you know, not going back and re-recording this video because I dropped a card and because I had to pause to collect my thoughts, and like posting this instead of posting a more polished perfect version. It's that kind of energy, the energy I'm giving off right now, where you want to collect the answers, you want to learn, you want to be open to the experience, and you want to do it correctly, and you want to have the right information, but don't be afraid to start without it. And also don't ever think that you have the right or the only answer, right? Because I think especially in like today's climate where people are arguing and really divided, it's really helpful to consider where somebody else is coming from, and that you might not be the smartest person in the room. And even if you are, there's still somebody in that room that knows something about something that you don't. Like you could be the expert on one topic, but there could be somebody across the room that could blow your mind with what they know about something that you've never even considered. And when you walk around with this air of, I've got it all figured out and there's nothing you can teach me, you miss out. You miss out on those golden nuggets of truths, of information, or just the experience of looking at something a little bit differently. Because even if you don't change your mind, it's still a really beautiful experience to say, you know, to have that communication and that connection with somebody, and that experience of saying, you know, I believe this, what do you believe? And even if what they believe is the complete opposite of what you believe, it's not about convincing. It's about, oh, I never thought of it that way. Like, that's an interesting way to think about it. And maybe you don't take any of that with you, but it's still nice in the moment to experience something outside of you that's a little bit different. So that's kind of the message that I'm picking up from this card, is just be open to all types of experiences and people and ideas and views, you know, and harm none, do as you will, right? Like, you don't have to convince somebody to believe the way you believe. You don't have to change your mind to fit the crowd, but just be open to having those conversations in a way that both parties leave feeling like they have been able to experience something new and that they got something out of it, even if it was just a new experience. So that's where I'm going with that. I'm going to pull a few more cards and see what new experiences we we get from the cards. And that'll be over at my Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/dandelionland. Go on over there, become a supporter. You unlock full readings. And I'm always available for private readings or coaching.